something. S. There's fierce rivalry to get the job. 1. Rivalry. D. A situation in which two or more people, teams, or companies are competing for something. S. There's fierce rivalry to get the job. 2. Rift. D. A situation in which two people or groups have had a serious disagreement and begun to dislike and not trust each other. S. Critical events can bring siblings together or deepen an existing rift. According to a study by psychologists at the university, she has always had a rift with her sister-in-law. 3. Estrangement. D. Separation resulting from hostility. S. A man who hadn't spoken with his sister in 20 years described their estrangement as a festering sore. The misunderstanding had caused a 7-year estrangement between them. 7. 4. Proximity. D. Formal nearness in distance or time. S. Cicerelli says that proximity is not crucial to a strong relationship later in life. 5. Validate. D. Formal to prove that something is true or correct, or to make a document or agreement officially and legally acceptable. S. A sibling can help retrieve a memory and validate our experiences. So there is an opportunity to validate. Novel 1. Facilitate. D. To make it easier for a process or activity to happen. S. To facilitate my adjustment, the principal arranged for us to meet my new teacher. 2. Obtain. D. To get something that you want, especially through your own effort, skill, or work. S. My mother planned to obtain her diploma. 3. Impress. D. To make someone feel admiration and respect. S. He had left us with a distinct impression that America was his second home. 4. Pursue. D. To continue doing an activity or trying to achieve something over a long period of time. S. I always share gratitude for being able to pursue my hopes and dreams. 5. Attribute. D. To believe or say that a situation or event is caused by something. S. P.5 Having an education ranked far below more desirable attributes. Conventional beauty is her only attribute. A1. Theme. D. The main subject or idea in a piece of writing, speech, film, etc. S. The book's theme is the conflict between love and duty. 2. Transport. D. A system or method for carrying passengers or goods from one place to another. S. Improved rail transport is essential for business. 3. Trace. D. To find someone or something that has disappeared by searching for them carefully. S. She had given up all hope of tracing her missing daughter. 4. Transmit. D. To send or pass something from one person, place, or thing to another. S. The ceremony was transmitted live by satellite to over 50 countries. 5. Underlie. D. To be the cause of something, or be the basic thing from which something develops. S. The one basic principle that underlies all of the party's policies. These ideas underlie much of his work. Week 2 Novel 1. Extended. D. Made longer or bigger. S. The computer uses extended memory. 2. Minimize. D. To reduce something that is difficult, dangerous, or unpleasant to the smallest possible amount or degree. S. He always tried to minimize his own faults, while exaggerating those of others. 3. Ritual. D. To make someone feel admiration and respect. S. Try to minimize mental sort of anxiety or mental suffering. 4. Intersperse. D. To continue doing an activity or trying to achieve something over a long period of time. S. I always share gratitude for being able to pursue my hopes and dreams. 5. Affluence. D. Having a lot of money or owning a lot of things. Rich. S. He didn't know what hunger was, as he lived in affluence. Sign wealth. Text 1. Distinctive. D. Having a special quality, character, or appearance that is different and easy to recognize. S. The lion dance is one of China's most distinctive cultural arts. 2. Seldom. D. Very early, or almost never. S. Karen had seldom seen him so angry. 3. Propensity. D. Formal, a natural tendency to behave in a particular way. S. The economists studied the public's propensity to save. 4. Mediator. D. A person or organization that tries to end a quarrel between two people, groups, countries, etc. by discussion. S. The conflict was resolved with the courtesy of a neutral mediator. 5. Compromise. D. An agreement that is achieved after everyone involved accepts less than what they wanted at first, or the act of making this agreement. S. There is no room for compromise. All 1. Undertake. D. To accept that you are responsible for a piece of work and start to do it. S. All right. I will undertake the work. 2. Utilize. D. The usefulness of something, especially in a practical way. S. The vitamins come in a form that is easily utilized by the body. 3. Vehicle. D. Formal, a machine with an engine that is used to take people or things from one place to another, such as a car, bus, or truck. S. The vehicle is parked in the showroom. 4. Violate. D. To disobey or do something against an official agreement, law, principle, etc. S. People who violate the law should have to pay a penalty for it rather than being rewarded. 5. Whereas. D. While on the contrary. S. Some of the studies show positive results, whereas others do not. PUPS Week 3 Novel 1. Deprived. D. Not having the things that are necessary for a comfortable or happy life. S. He was deprived of his freedom. 2. Embarked. D. 1. Go on board. 2. Set out on an enterprise or subject of study. 3. Proceed somewhere despite the risk of possible dangers. S. She quit her job and embarked on her own business. 3. Perseverance. D. Determination to keep trying to achieve something in spite of difficulty. S. Perseverance is the first essential to success. 4. Turmoil. D. A state of confusion, excitement, or anxiety. S. One Japanese automaker went through much turmoil during the last few years. 5. Staunch. D. Giving strong loyal support to another person, organization, belief, etc. S. I was your staunchest advocate. Text 1. Fascinate. D. Cause to be interested or curious, to render motionless, as with a fixed stare, or by arousing terror or attract, cause to be enamored. S. Water holds a fascination for most children. 2. Determine. D. To find out the facts about something. If something determines something else, it directly influences or decides it. S. It is a little early to determine. 3. Significant. D. Having an important effect or influence, especially on what will happen in the future. S. The success is significant for your future. 4. Integrate. D. To mix with and join society, or a group of people, often changing to suit their way of life, habits, and customs. S. These words were often integrated into the original language. 5. Autonomy. D. Freedom that a place or an organization has to govern or control itself. S. The angry factory workers were demanding autonomy. All 1. Suspend. D. To officially stop something from continuing, especially for a short time. S. CIA urged South Korea to suspend all projects near Dokdo. 2. Sustain. D. To make something continue to exist or happen for a period of time. S. Japan can't get its people to reproduce enough to sustain their economy. 3. Terminate. D. To cause something to end or stop. S. The CIA has assigned a special agent to terminate the terrorist leader. 4. Whereby. D. By means of which or according to which. S. He underwent an operation whereby a tube was inserted after making a 2 to 3 centimeters incision in the waist area. 2-3. 5. Widespread. D. Existing or happening in many places or situations or among many people. S. Widespread flooding has resulted in over 100 deaths. 100. Word forms. Midterm vocabulary rating. Week 1 Text 1. Rivalry. D. A situation in which 2 or more people, teams, or companies are competing for something. S. There's fierce rivalry to get the job. 1. Rivalry. D. A situation in which 2 or more people, teams, or companies are competing for something. S. There's fierce rivalry to get the job. 2. Rift. D. A situation in which 2 people or groups have had a serious disagreement and begun to dislike and not trust each other. S. Critical events can bring siblings together